Hey, Landon, you still watching? I'm about to play.
Welcome to Boise, Idaho, set alongside the Greenbelt and the relaxing Boise River. This afternoon, fired up to bring you the iconic blue turf and the Boise State Broncos as they open another season. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. And now on second down for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Looking for space. It's Gaines. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
First down for the offense. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Right back to the well. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration. So my running back can fall forward just like that and get the 1st down.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Kansas State. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it. Take care of the football.
Nigga, put that bitch in the end zone. God damn.
Looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump
That's
over.
wicked.
That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The give to the back. Got room at the 35. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Across the 45.
Oh, good spin. What?
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Caught in the backfield, it's Gaines.
Nigga just ran my damn corner over.
Nice job by
Hell
the
nah.
football and understanding where the 1st down marker was.
That side, he got Hall of Fame sidestep
Did a
and
nice
go through 360.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down.
Yeah, run my lineman over like
They'll
that.
throw it from the red zone. Fakes the catch. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
The Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. From the gun. Makes a grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. They march 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Touch pass on the run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Yeah, I can turn niggas over to work, nigga.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he got loose, it was all over. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on
He
that
said, you want a
scoring drive
revenge
just
for your
for
brother?
play.
Did you die with him?
And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. He'll return it.
Nigga.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
And he's running in the open. A huge gain
All
on
right,
that one
so-
before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pass on the way.
Let's go, Pena. I was just talking shit about you, too. Let's get it.
Make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure.
I know you jealous.
Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Barnett. They're trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Laporta. Great move. Now he's got room. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
The Wildcats are on the move. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. He looks that one in nicely. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Give him 6. Touchdown, Kansas State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over Auburn. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll bring it out. It's Hurts. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down
This nigga broke.
kind of feel that way, but dude,
Running toward the tape. The 30. The 20.
This nigga broke 3 tackles, my
He
nigga.
would not be denied. PAT unit on the field.
That nigga said, I'm gonna do it myself.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. The kickoff unit about to go to work. And he takes this from inside.
Oh,
the
shit.
5. And the returner will be brought down.
Nigga, I'm over here texting and damn near fucked up.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
you want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Nice move to keep running. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
When the
said
running
what?
back gets going and gets a head of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
On first down from their own 22. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20.
And just like that, I threw a pick.
And he's going to score on the interception.
And
touchdown, Boise State.
As soon as I let it go, I said, yep, I know what this is going to do.
There is nothing better than being a defender.
You know me, Landis. It's only right.
Eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point.
Face shot. I'm trying to kill me a nigga.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. He's going for a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off.
How did I underthrow that?
Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, it's a brand new game now. Lock in, Fade.
And the Broncos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half.
So 43, you just didn't see that nigga at all?
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Oh, my God.
Equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. Running back searching for a hole. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Snap it to the back. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna run it. It's Gaines. Touchdown, Broncos! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarter.
Can anyone catch him? He's at the 40. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
To throw, it's Barnett. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Man, this thing's starting to... way for this offense. Second interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well.
And he breaks into the open.
And nobody's on my team who's going to catch him. And, yep.
Once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this.
Landis, I did my special.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Phil, is a very interesting scene playing out
I did the special.
Marquee top 25 matchup. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 7 over NC State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping
I
an
don't
eye
want to talk
on
about it.
everything going on elsewhere.
I just did a quarterback change. I just did a quarterback change. And this is snowball effect, nigga.
Returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
To the air, it's Saunders. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, picked off. Got some room to run. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
The give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks into first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this game.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
It's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Gaines. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good. Put a 3 spot on the board as we finish the 3rd quarter. Just about set to kick it away. Set to kick this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. And the Kansas State offense will take over. 1st and 10. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Firing to the right, complete. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball over the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
He makes the connection. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll just keep slinging it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown,
Gonna pull
Wildcats.
to Alaska.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
That makes the score. Boise State 38, Kansas State 28.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, just run positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
What's the worst call ever? Let's play together. Why you giving up?
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
They came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They run the reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to love this if you're the defensive coordinator, because your defense stayed disciplined. They didn't over-pursue to the running back. They stayed home, played great with their eyes, and they were able to make the tackle.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision?
And then my linebackers miss. Oh my God.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to their running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. Running back goes in motion. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loses 1. 2nd down coming up.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
We got this.
Like you mean it.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. The lone back's got it. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2.
At the 14. Now, 4th down.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Teamwork, baby, that's right. Teamwork!
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 25 over Auburn. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Trying to get to him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Let's see how much they can get on 2nd and 9 from the 20. Looking to throw at Saunders. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He wants a big play here late. Picked off. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They can't stop the clock, and the defense really can't do anything about this, David.
Nah, great spot to be in for the offense. They know just take a knee, no timeouts for the defense, take the clock down to 0.
And they've got to feel good too, David. Hard-fought game. It was a physical contest, but man, getting these W's, that is a sweet, sweet taste.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.